Let me say this to the person who have had brokenness, who have dealt with trauma, and this seems to be your norm. This video is for you. If you've had constant disappointment, if you feel like you've lost or feel like you will lose, constant discouragement, you are the person that I am getting ready to talk to. Oftentimes we get out of position with God. And the closer you get to God, the more He begins to develop you. So even in your development, when you are developing, it is not always going to be peaches and cream. And oftentimes when we are shifting out of position with God, as some of us do, there's different sins or different disobediences that we may partake in. You live in a lot of unsurety. That is, you feel uneasy about a lot of your circumstances. Oftentimes we get out of position and it becomes very heavy for us. And the heaviness is what is leading our emotions, our lives. In this, we limit God, we limit the power of God, because we begin to believe everything that the devil has spoken to our minds, the emotions of discouragement, all of the different emotions that this has brought on your life. You believe the devil more than you believe in God. We don't even realize that we're putting too much energy, too much faith in what Satan has spoken to us with the discouragement, the disappointment. We give that too much of us without even considering that God is the all-powerful. He's the one that has created us. He has formed us before the foundation of the earth. One scripture, Philippians 1:6, let's read it. Philippians 1:6, being confident of this, that he who begun a good work in you will carry it. Stand firm, then with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place. With that scripture, it exemplifies that he has already started a work. When he foreknew us, that was the work that he had formed for us. But not only that, when we begin to turn towards God, we have to turn towards him. We have to look to him in those moments. But not only that, whatever you feed, just like you feed your spirit certain things, you can feed it with secular music or Christian music. Whatever you are feeding your spirit, you can feed your spirit with everything that Satan has spoken to your spirit. And the more you allow Satan to speak to you, the more your spirit is breaking. He is trying to infiltrate what God has already predestined. It is already predestined for you to be who you are and to be great and to walk in your authority. But the more Satan brings those thoughts, those emotions to our lives, and the more we feed into what Satan is saying, the more we have more faith in Satan than we have in God, that is what will grow. This scripture came to me twice today, unprovoked, like, okay, Lord, you're speaking to me. Isaiah 43:19. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the desert and streams in the wasteland. You may be in the desert and you may have stayed in the desert. You may still be in the desert. But God is making a way where you are in that place. So when we are attacked by the enemy and we are experiencing so many emotions, so much chaos, so much disappointment, all of these emotions, we are in the desert. But God says that he makes a way. He makes streams, even in the trouble, even in the midst of the hardship, he makes streams. So you can be in the situation and God is still working and making a way. Even when he's silent, he still is making a way. You may be in this chapter of your life where you are to the capacity of what you can handle. God, I can't handle it no more. Okay? This is the person I want to speak to. You are in that chapter. You are overwhelmed with so much disappointment. God, I thought you would do it at this point. Father, I've been praying on this. I've asked you, where are you? You are in the desert. But God says that he even makes a way. He will bring streams. I'm losing my place. He'll bring streams in the wasteland. So this scripture speaks of God's power to bring forth a transformation, but not just a transformation, a renewal. Even in a seemingly impossible situations, the desert, that is impossible, right? And in how he makes a way where it appears as if there is no way. So although the situations that we face often, regularly, we've been facing this for so many years and we've been praying, know that even in the desert, in the most impossible way, he will bring a renewal. He will restore. And that word restore has been in my spirit for days, maybe weeks. God is getting ready to restore and renew you out of the impossible situation.